So here today we have a real elf from the North Pole.
Yes, I am real.
Please introduce yourself, sir.
I am Dum Dum the elf.
Interesting. So we're gonna ask him a couple of questions to see what it's like working for Santa at the North Pole.
Okay.
So first, I would like you to explain the Santa Claus hat because I do believe that elves normally wear the classic green and red. So would you care to explain that?
Well, Santa, it was kind of the elf's thing to be green, but he wanted it to be in more of his image, so he gave us this. So he made elves wear this.
Interesting. So, as my next question, I was wondering, what is the casual salary of an elf, of a classic toy maker? I'll ask about a few of the other jobs I've heard about.
Like, sometimes a couple of cents, but usually a candy cane and some mints.
Interesting. Are they good candy canes?
Yeah, pretty good. I gotta say. Sometimes he puts gold inside of them.
Ooh, very cool. So, I've been wondering, do you guys make the presents all year round, or do you just make them towards a couple weeks in advance at Christmas?
Since there's a lot of kids that celebrate Christmas in this nation, we do it all year round. Halloween, we get some we put up no decorations, straight up toys. Anything else, straight up toys. Christmas is the most busiest time of year for us elves.
So, I've been wondering, what is the classic life of an elf outside of the North Pole?
Going on street and getting made fun of how small we are.
I'm sorry for your misfortune.
And then we tell them we make toys for your kids. And they still laugh at us, but especially around schools, man. Those kids are savage.
Yeah. So, about how old does the average elf grow to be?
How old?
Yeah.
Or how tall?
What's the average age of an elf you can normally get to?
We honestly kind of just say like this. Our age is infinity, and we can die, but it kind of just ends there. We can't really die of old age, and we don't grow any facial hair. We're kind of just this.
So, are there any other jobs at the North Pole for elves, or is it just
there's carnival making, entertainment making, and teaching elves to be an elf, especially what the older elves do,
So, who came up with the idea of Christmas carols? Was that an elf? Was that Santa? Who was that?
Some weird elf. Oh my bro, I can't even tell you the story of Gerald, man. He was like, oh, we should sing Christmas carols. It's Christmassy music. It will be awesome, like Feliz Navidad or Jingle Bells, the red-nosed reindeer. And all the other elves kind of joined in with them, and some didn't. It was kind of just all over, but that's how we got Christmas carols.
So, what do you think we should do about the recent unemployment crisis?
Pay us money. Because, yeah, you're kind of gonna...
No, you know how there's a ton of unemployed people today? How do you plan to solve that?
I'm an elf.
Fair. So,
I don't know.
Let's see.
I'm an elf. I mean, the North Pole is fine.
Yeah, how is it in the North Pole?
Well, it's really cold, so we definitely have some coats on standby. There's a few sheds with winter gear for elves, Santa Claus, reindeer. It's crazy. Sometimes some cats and dogs get down there, and they would just be sitting there in the cold, and we would bring them inside and send them off to whatever tag they have, whatever address they have on their tag, and if they're don't have any tag with them, they're just living with us. We have thousands of dogs and thousands of cats just walking around. Some of them actually help. It's pretty awesome.
Now, there have been some rumors spreading recently about Santa not allowing misfit toys to go to children this year. Could you speak on that a little bit? Clear
Yeah,
out a bit? Yeah.
I have some like elf friends that are like putting the Santa tells them to put the misfit toys away and like put them in there and put them in the the elf trash and toy trash or North Pole trash, if you will.
Yeah.
And some of those just put them in their backpack and they keep them in.
Yeah.
Some lucky kid will get them.
So,
Sometimes.
what is Santa like?
Ho ho ho! I'm gonna make your life a living heck.
Interesting. Would you like to? Well, let's see here. Are the rumors true of there being a Mrs. Claus as well, or are those just rumors?
I mean, Santa says he has a Mrs. Claus, but like I have been in his house before, and those cookies, they say Santa right on them, not Mrs. Claus. There's not even like anything that says there's Mrs. Claus, but I could be wrong. Should I tell you about like Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph because they're here?
Oh, no.
Well,
It's all right.
Frosty's
Those are already all explained in the movies. I'm just trying to clear a couple things up. So the next rumor I would like to speak on is that there are actually some humans in the elf force. It's like a thing they're testing out recently. Is that a thing? Or?
Yeah. The best way to see if they're really an elf is to see if they're shorter. Because you see an elf, you see how small they are.
You can see how short he is. Like,
Yeah.
let's do a stand-up comparison here. Okay?
Okay.
Please stand. So this is me, your average child here. This is him, the elf. All right, please take your seats. Sorry. There you go.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, very troubling for these elves here.
So let me see here. Who came up with the stocking idea?
Well, we had like really long, like really big and long, like socks, and then the elves were like, "Why do we have to like carry around these socks?" And they said, "Why not we hand them out for children to put? So, like if there's a lot of Christmas present under the Christmas tree, you could have them like just have a little like that sock there, like put designs on them and just put presents inside of there, like the small ones that wouldn't really fit under the Christmas tree."
That makes sense.
It was
sense.
mostly the elf's idea, but Santa kind of came up with like the whole present idea because
Yeah, Santa, stuff like that. Yeah. So, I have another question here. Is there any other type of magical beings besides reindeer, snowmen, and elves? Like, is there any other, like, do gnomes exist? Like, what?
I mean, there's trolls and gnomes, but they like tried to replace us, but you've seen elves before, you know they're not good.
Yeah.
Or it's either goblins or trolls. I cannot remember. It's the same thing with elf. Trolls are potty trained, and the gnomes. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I've been wondering, where do Christmas trees really come from? Yeah?
Well, they mostly are in the North Pole, but like we sell it to like people, and they sell a Christmas tree to this here place. Well,
Yeah.
here it is.
Yeah. And what would you like to say on the current crisis of people getting fake Christmas trees instead of the real one, like you can see in our background here?
Well, I kind of understand them because like if you have a furry rug, they always fall. But like if you're like a random classroom in like school, I understand. Like
Yeah.
you can't really.
But what I mean is like the people in houses who have children who get a fake Christmas tree even still.
I don't know.
A bit odd. Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit less expensive, and it doesn't, and it kind of gets rid of the fact that there's just a giant tree inside your living room, TV room, hallway. It's I don't know what kind of sick madmen will put a Christmas tree in their hallway, but some people do that, I guess.
Yeah, so another question, an audience picked one. Where is Santa from? Was he like born in the North Pole? Is he like a Viking? Like, where's he from?
No one really knew where he came from, but the elves mostly made up fake stories. One of them being they found them in the snow and then brought him to our workshop, even though every single elf knows that's not the true story. If I'm being honest with you, I honestly do not know. Just read some little Christmas books. I bet one of them is true.
Okay. So, let's see. Do I have any more questions? So, can you speak on some famous Christmas traditions like mistletoe? Where did that come from?
What?
Like the whole mistletoe tradition thing, you know? Like over there, they got some mistletoe hanging up on the fireplace there.
Well, don't really know. People just thought it was could be. I mean, the elves thought it was a great idea since their entire thing was green, and Santa also thought it was a good idea because it had some like red to it. So I guess we kind of just decided it was good.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Christmas tree. I mean, it was all green. Put some lights up. Some of them are red, some of them are green, and it's just awesome.
Yeah. And how about the tradition of nutcrackers, as you can kind of see right there in our background?
Oh, that's just a jolly old thing. I mean, some of them are Christmas themed, some of them not. Some of them some people collect a ton of both of them, and some of them are straight up creepy.
Yeah. Like those really old ones, dude. Whose idea was that? Like,
I mean, it is like more made to like actually crack nuts, you know?
yeah.
So like it understand.
And let's see, one more question before we go. I was wondering, how did you get off work to come do this interview with me? Because I know around this time all the elves are up in the North Pole. So how did you get back down here, huh?
Because Santa pitched me a ride. He kind of just dropped me out of the sleigh, and I survived because I'm short.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me here, sir. I'm glad I could spend your time with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this answers some of your questions. We might be able to do one of these interviews again, but he probably has to go back up to the North Pole now. But I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye!